Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
Mr. Mars now has a review of the 2024 Cadillac XT4.
And I will say, right up front, my wife likes this car.
And you know what? You need to buy that for her.
Well, that's almost where she was till she realized it's a little bit smaller than the one she has. So I got
what does she have?
On that. She's got a Sorrento.
And you can't know that a Sorrento and a Cadillac.
I'm with you on that.
She's looking at the dimensions.
She's looking at the dimensions. I parked them side by side, so she got to see what they were.
So get her an XT5.
Well, I ain't got that far. I haven't reviewed one of those. But we are talking about an XT4 introduced in 2019. So this is the 6th year for the vehicle, and it has not had a major update. They keep tweaking it a little bit, adding a few things in here. So it's kind of long in the tooth, but you really can't tell it by looking at it. There's 3 trim levels: a luxury, a premium luxury, and sport. We had the sport with the optional all-wheel drive. Now, this is a subcompact luxury SUV. Now, this year they've updated the front and rear designs on it. It's got
how do you make this a subcompact? A compact, okay, but not a subcompact.
In their lineup, I think that's where it fits in.
Okay,
because you got the XT5 in there. Okay. So they put new LED lighting, headlights, and taillights all the way around on it, including the auto high beam, which I really like that part of it. It's got a new black grille and window trim on it. And we had the crystal white tri-coat paint. So it's a bright white, and it's got all this black trim on it. So it's a really nice contrasting color scheme on it. We had the optional sunroof, had the heated folding side mirrors, hands-free power liftgate. And we were rolling on some optional dark finish 20-inch wheels that really go to that black and white contrast that looks really good on it. Inside, we had leather seating surfaces. The front seats are heated and ventilated and have massage. The rear seats are heated on the outboard positions of it. It's got a lot of updated technology. In fact, it's got a 33-inch touchscreen that's curved across the dash. So that takes out the driver's view, all the gauge packages all the way across to your convenience controls. It's really a nice layout because it flows together. It's not like here it is, and it just all happens to show up in screen side by side. It is one nice screen. It's done really well. We also had the heads-up display. We had the surround view camera system on it that worked really, really well. Wireless charging, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and we had the Google infotainment system to go along with that.
Cinerama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it was really,
shot in Cinerama.
It was really done nice because it's curved. I mean, it's made for the driver.
Yes.
So to make all this go up under the hood, all the XT4s, no matter the trim level, has a 2.0 liter inline 4-cylinder, regardless if you have the front wheel drive, which is standard, or the optional all-wheel drive. 235 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque, backed by a 9-speed automatic transmission. Now, this vehicle will tow 3,500 pounds. I was impressed to see that it was rated for that. The EPA says you should be looking for 23 in the city, 28 on the highway, 25 combined. The time I had it, I got 24 out of it. And what I really liked, it does have a Cadillac style. It's got plenty of power. It's not a race car. It's very quiet to drive out on the road. Passengers in the rear seat could actually have a conversation with the people in the front seat. That was one thing I learned to do when my wife was shopping cars. I would ride in the back seat to see if I could talk to her. And
just where she wanted you.
Yeah, well, that's right. So it depends on which car she bought. So, and it's a nice driving car. It's got a responsive steering, but again, it's not a race car. But if you want to turn, you turn, and it will do that. And it's a very comfortable, very, very secure driver experience. Now, the base model on this rig is $39,090. The base trim price that we had was $43,190.
Wow.
However, the as tested MSRP is $57,815 with all the options that we had on it. You're looking for something to compare it to, possibly a BMW X1 at $40,500 for the base. Audi Q3 is $37,400 at the base, so it's the cheaper one in this group I found. The Acura RDX is $44,350, and the Volvo XC40, which is a hybrid, starts at $40,500. And as I said, this if it has everything that Cadillac has been known to do. It's got looks, it's got nice styling, It's got a little bit of performance. It's just a very nice vehicle, in my opinion.
And for an extra charge, Don will dance on the hood.
Oh, man.
Got that?
As long as you're not wearing your golf shoes.
XT4,
we'll be
XT5,
okay.
XT6, and then the Escalade.
Escalade. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, shoot us an email. The address info@inwheeltime.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook. Back here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show in just a couple of minutes.
Okay.
The original group of Loopy Tortilla restaurants will have you telling your family and friends just what the original recipes mean when it comes to the best fajitas in Southeast Texas. Founder Stan Holt invites you to visit the original Loopy Tortilla near I-10 and Highway 6. Here's the original house that inspired the design of all the rest and the original charm that helped make Loopy Tortilla the go-to destination for Houston Tex-Mex. Speaking of original, nothing can compete with the original lime pepper marinade that everyone will agree makes Loopy Tortilla award-winning beef fajitas the best anywhere. Loopy Tortilla Katy is another location that gives you the same quality and service Houstonians have come to expect at Loopy's. It's located just off I-10 of the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard in Katy. Find yourself in Aggie Land? Head to the Loopy Tortilla in College Station, located just around the corner from Kyle Field. It's a great place to enjoy those famous frozen margaritas before or after the game. Headed east to Louisiana, stop in at the Loopy Tortilla in Beaumont. It too's on I-10. You can't miss it. The original group of Loopy Tortilla restaurants invites you in for the best Tex-Mex anywhere. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.